Well, Anand Ranganathan, maybe sometimes I begin to wonder if we normal citizens have we lost the plot, or has the Congress lost the plot? How do you see this?
Good evening, Navika, and good evening to my fellow panelists. The Congress has not lost the plot. The Congress, and specifically Rahul Gandhi, are plotting. They've been plotting something for close to a decade. And what they're plotting is absolutely sinister. We've seen it time and again. They want the country to become what Nepal became, what Sri Lanka became, what Pakistan became. It is very clear. Their modus operandi is very clear. They are trying to create unrest, and they are trying to use any avenue available to them. It is either Rahul Gandhi who goes abroad and decries that why is the West not intervening in India. It is Rahul Gandhi who goes abroad and says all the institutions in India are dead. He is the one who is instigating everyone. And believe you me, I don't think he's going to apologize for this, what the Youth Congress has done. Hatred for Modi has transmogrified into hatred for India. And they actually want India to fail, because then they can say India has failed because Modi has failed. It is absolutely clear. And as far as what Somnath ji is saying, if AAP is around, can conspiracy theories be far away? These are the same people who, when there was spontaneous ignition of landfill, they were blaming raat mein BJP gayi aur landfill ko jala diya. It was basically methane spontaneously igniting, and so many others. The point that I'm trying to make is that here was an international conference where India not just showcased its prowess, but also had 3 LLMs that were inaugurated. We are trying to catch up to what the world already has, and we are doing so. Not spectacularly right at this point, but there is something to be said about India at least vying for the top 3, top 5 spot. There is nothing wrong in what we are exhibiting. And it's not just India exhibiting, Navika. 640 new AI technologies have been exhibited. 40 countries have taken part. 41 CEOs of global tech companies have participated. There has been one fraud that was detected, and that fraud was immediately dealt with. To say that Modi has lost the plot and Modi is compromised on what? You want to protest? By all means protest. But are you choosing the venue of protest as a venue where India is showcasing its prowess? That is something which is telling the world what you actually are.
Well, Sanjay Jha, I come back to you. Is it a coincidence that when India buys Rafale, you have a problem? When India does a surgical strike, you begin to ask for all kinds of evidence. When there is an Operation Sindoor, you start Narendra surrender. When President Trump came the last time around, there were riots in India, in Delhi. Now this topless kind of protest that is happening. I just want to ask you, is your goal, because you cannot win elections, is making India an anarchist place your goal and objective? I want to ask you this with a very, very serious question and feeling that's coming from the people of India.
Navika, I'm glad you asked me that. You know why? Because in the time when you introduced the program, you quoted my good old friend Sambit Patra in a press conference where he calls Rahul Gandhi a Gaddar. He is calling an elected member of parliament who leads the India Alliance and the Congress party as of today, and they have 42% of the votes, popular votes in the 2024 Lok Sabha election. Is the BJP calling 42% people of this country Gaddars? It's not Rahul Gandhi. Are they calling 42% of the people of this country anti-national?
Why is it not Rahul Gandhi? How is this? I'm sorry. When Rahul Gandhi says कि मैं choke कर दूंगा and I will, use jiu-jitsu, what is that then? Does he want to kill Prime Minister Modi? Does he want to kill the democracy of this country? Shehzad Poonawala. This moral high ground is something I can't understand.
You ask me a question. Let me finish my answer.
If you were to ask, Navika, if you were to ask,
finish my answer.
Navika, if you were to ask, no, Navika, I am not going to yield. He has interrupted me time and time again.
I haven't finished answering.
I am not yielding.
This is the time for counters. That is the amount of time you will get, Sanjay Jha. This is not a rally speech.